Alright, so we're going to imagine that the registration tables are out here. So this is for everyone who's working with registration. We want to make sure that everyone understands fully the process. So up front we're going to have tables with the blank forms on it. From there they could fill those out. And then we're going to have man stations where we will have people at a table here and probably a table here. We'll have numerous lines so that people could come and they take their registration form. They'll pass that off to the person. So they'll pass off the registration information to the person. The person here will give them their bracelet, so they'll put that on the arms of the kids, and also they will give a packet. So every family, just one per family, will receive a packet of information, which is upcoming events and that kind of information on it. On the third table, we're going to have a booth here that just has some basic information for VBS, and we're going to have a donation bin where people could put their coins and stuff in that. So again, there will be a VBS booth here, so someone can watch donations and answer people's questions. And then there will be a spot over here where we'll have a kind of a selfie booth where people will be able to take pictures and see the banner behind them. Regarding people who are at this station, specifically there may be a lot of questions for people here. As you're giving them the bracelets and giving them the packet, you're also going to give them a basket if they do not have a basket, and there may be a lot of questions that people ask. So one is, which field will my kid go to? So answer them that everything is broken up into age groups, and again, whichever age group, two of the age groups will go into the church, two of the age groups will go through the sanctuary. So however that's set up, and we should have signs there, but just point them in the right direction of where they're going to, and let them know that a leader is going to bring them out to the field. So they don't need to know exactly where they're going. All they need to know is that someone is going to lead them out all together. If someone may ask a question, I have two kids of different age groups, how does this work out? Siblings, the answer is siblings may go together, but we want to avoid having much older kids with much younger kids. So I would just encourage them here to say, if there's only one parent and one person's in 5th grade and another one is like 3 years old, so I'd have the 5th grader go down an age group and have the one who's in the younger age group go up, because we don't want 5th graders with like 2-year-olds. So just tell them to find kind of a middle ground and let them go into that age group. Someone may say, I'm interested in VBS, the pancake breakfast, how do I sign up? The pancake breakfast will happen immediately afterwards, so they don't need to sign up in advance. We'll just have that and they can pay at the registration booth if they're interested in VBS. We are going to have a station in both places. We're going to have one in Chamberlain Hall, and we're going to have one in the sanctuary, and so we're going to have that information over there, so people could literally go right onto the website. On a quick note, when we do the bracelets, you can either pass the bracelets off to the parents to put on their own kids, or we can do it. However, in both situations, we just need to make sure to remind people not to put the bracelets on too tight, because it can hurt people's circulation. In the case that it is too tight, they're actually pretty hard to take off. You can't just break them easily by hand. You can try to pull it off here. However, if that's a difficulty in coming off, we're going to make sure that everyone at the registration booth has scissors. We recommend that in this case you pass it off to the parents, because kids might be a little nervous having people they don't know putting scissors near their arm. So we recommend pass it off to the parents if possible. If the parents aren't there at that time, then feel free to do it yourself. Make sure to assure the kids and be really gentle with it. So those who are working the registration booths, as soon as they are done, as soon as we kick off the egg hunt, all registration people should then move to the door outside where we'll have the bins. Where currently we have that blue bin. At this point, it'll now be empty. So make sure that we have 2 bins, one here and one here, and just make sure to man it and remind people to put the eggs back, collect the baskets, and we should be ready to go with that.
Mario!